Alrighty, there we go. I think we should be live now. As usual, let me know how the audio is. It's been a while since I streamed now, of course, so hopefully the audio settings are okay from last stream, but didn't have time to check them before. Or with some better planning, I definitely would have had time to check the audio, but kind of forgot to do it, so hopefully that's alright. Anyways, so yeah, in the stream, as I mentioned in the description, I will be talking a bit about the balancing of events. If you have any questions about that and so on, I do have a spreadsheet here where I've looked a little bit at past events and so on, comparing them. I think the first thing I will do though is that I will continue here on this world, fighting on the continent map. I haven't had a look at these, but I think most of these should be quite fine to fight against. Yeah, I think most of those should be fine. I'll probably have to get some damaged rogues. So I guess perhaps that's the first thing I should do, while I let people get in and all of that. Hello there, Aaron. Thank you. Hello there, Joe. How are you doing? So yeah, let's get a few damaged rogues first. I think I'm gonna do 2 runs. So 8 damaged rogues, I think. And in case you don't know why I'm doing this, well, you'll see in a moment, but basically the enemy units will hit damaged rogues before main units. And when I'm fighting now, I'm fighting with higher age units here. I am in Industrial. I have units up to Oceanic Future. I'm going to be fighting Space Age Asteroid Belt and Space Age Mars units. So yeah, some of those will hit my main unit first if my rogues are not damaged, so that's why I do this, to prepare them so that they take some damage, and that way it'll be a bit easier later on. Anyway, so it's been quite a long time since I've streamed now, so hopefully you are doing all right. Hopefully you had a good Christmas break if you celebrated that, or just a good time in general if you didn't. I went home to visit my family and friends and stuff, so that was fun. I currently work in another city from where I grew up, so yeah. Anyways, so yeah, how are you guys doing? Please let me know. Hopefully everything has gone fine. So it's been a while, but I think I remember exactly how to do this. I haven't been playing on the continent map, well, basically since last stream, I believe. A mix of being on break and also kind of losing a bit interest in playing, which I guess I'll talk about a little bit more in a moment. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of some of the recent changes when it comes to the game. So I'll talk a little bit about that in this stream, exactly what I'm talking about, and perhaps some of my future plans and so on. Alright, here we go. I'll take a short break for a video I need to watch. Oh, no worries, no worries. Yeah, the beginning part here is gonna be a bit boring while I prepare, but should be fine in a moment. Hello there, Malena. How are you doing? Righty, a few more. Perhaps I will just start off the one and we'll see how far I can get, because I think there were 2 fights that looked a little bit challenging, but I might be fine for the remaining fights with only 1 pair of damaged rogues. So I guess I'll just do 1 so we can get started right away. Because yeah, that's much more fun than watching me do these preparation fights here. There we go. And don't finish automatically, almost click there, click surrender. There we go. Do you consider yourself a FOE pro? Yes or no. I know quite a lot about the game itself, mechanics, events and so on, but when it comes to fighting and stuff, while I know everything, I don't really fight a lot. I haven't done GVG in a couple of years now. Haven't really been doing a lot of guild battlegrounds either and stuff like that, so I'm not a hardcore player, but I think I know quite a lot about the game, so I know how you would classify that, if that's a pro or not. But I guess I would say yes, but yeah, it depends on how you look at it. Oh, and also one final thing that I want to check out. Hopefully that didn't make too loud of a noise. Let me get the this here up. So I just want to quickly look at what the shortest path through the map is. It's up there and to the left, alright. So, good to know, so I'll probably scout one of these next. This one, probably. That's the wrong one. This one. Alright. Can you show us the other Aegis content maps? I have never seen one. Sure, why not? So, this is Space Age Jupiter Moon. Then we have Space Age Venus. I do quite like the background and all of that, but I'm also a little bit... It's a little bit boring, I think, because these provinces don't really have anything to do with the background. It's just a random background with these provinces here. And yeah, for example, all of these asteroids have something to, or mean something. And there as well, it's in the terrain, so yeah. I think probably my favorite looking maps are the Oceanic Future ones, I think. These look really cool. Yeah, but why don't we do GPG or GE? I played GE. Most times I do 64 on my worlds. Sometimes I forget. In terms of GPG, it's mostly a matter of time. And I'm not really that interested in it. I don't find it particularly fun to do. And because of that, I also don't play it a lot. Clash of Clans. Yeah, I've actually never played Clash of Clans. I knew a few people who played it a while back. I have no idea what state it is in at the moment, if it's still good or not, but yeah. Now I think, yeah, what I'll do, I will go into full screen. I will turn off the overlay for, ooh, wrong one, for a moment. Then I will record this as well, so that I have it recorded. Anyways, before my rogues die out, let me do some fights. So where was it? I remember one with a lot of... Here we go. So I think I'll do this one first. I'm gonna go for... I think I'm gonna go for 2 turtles. And then I need another damaged rogue. There we go. So now we can see that these Teslas shoot my damaged rogues first. Otherwise they would hit my main units, and that would be quite painful, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Hopefully I'm able to kill off all of these, or 2 of them at least. That's a shame. It's gonna be fine still, but I'm gonna lose a couple more rogues than I wanted. Ooh, that's not good. That's quite unfortunate. I think it's still gonna be fine. It's still gonna be fine, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I can take down 5 to 7 on both of these, so I think I'll be able to kill off that, so that's nice. Alright, there we go. So, lost 4 rogues, but that's perfectly fine. Don't really need those. I have plenty. This one is similar. I think I need more damaged rogues before I take down that one, so let me focus on some of these other ones in the meantime. I think I'll do like this, and... ooh, I don't have a lot of... So I think perhaps I will do something like this. So I should be able to kill off all of these. Yeah, I think this will be fine. So this takes down the damaged rogues. I'll be able to take down all of these, so that's nice. and these have low range, so don't have to worry about them. So yeah, this will work quite alright. Might lose one rogue, depending on if I'm able to... Okay, I'm not. So yeah, that's the power of damaged rogues, and also turtles, really good to fight with. Why are you using damaged rogues? Well, as you saw there, the enemy unit, it hit one of my rogues instead of one of my main units. When the unit is damaged, it will hit, the rogue is damaged, it will hit that instead of the main unit. So we can do it here again. This time I think I will do something like this. Yeah, let's do this. So now you can see that the Tesla here hits one of my damaged rogues instead of one of my main units. That's unfortunate. Okay, I managed to kill it, so that's nice. Let's take down one hit on that one. Let's move my rogues ahead. So yeah, there you can see I hit my damaged unit, so it doesn't matter if it's a rogue or turned or not, it will hit the damaged unit first. And this guy, don't have to worry about that. Alright, so there we go. And there we go. Undamaged rogues. No, not on the continent map. So that's the difference between the continent map and Guild Battlegrounds, Guild Expedition, and so on. There the their rogues will be targeted first, regardless. But here they are not. Yeah, that's a flying unit, so I think I'll do... Let's do that. Alright, so I have 2 there and 1 there. I'll be able to take down these 2 at least. Should be able to take down all 3, I think. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Need to take down that one first. That's unfortunate. So, but that's okay, because this one will take down one of my rogues. So I will do some damage here instead. And then I need to make sure that I am on a plane so that I can take down, or at least damage this one. In all ages. It's mainly, or yeah, I think it's on all. But I think on the early maps they do attack your rogues. I think it has something to do with the amount of attack damage as well, because the rogues have 100 and your units in lower ranges they are well below that, and higher ranges they have more. But yeah, pretty much on all. Nova perhaps knows the specific details. And why do I have 10 times as many supplies? You'll see in a moment, but it's because it costs a lot to scout these provinces here. At the moment it takes around 7, 8 million. It's been a while since I looked, but around there. So yeah, it costs quite a lot to scout, and that's why I'm so low at the moment. Actually, if we go back to the map here, you'll see that these costs 5, 6.7. I think this one was 7.4 or something like that, so that's why I'm so low on coins. I was higher at some point, but yeah. Where all the higher age units quest rewards. If you check out my website, there you will find links to guides to get those units. You can also check out Help's guide on the US forums. If you just search higher age units there, you'll find it. Alright, let's do this one. I think I'm actually going to use 2 of these. And let's do 2 damaged rogues. There we go. So that has quite low range, so that's nice. So I'll take down both of these. Where's the other one? There it is. Let's be safe about it. And then hopefully I'll be able to kill off this. Yep, there we go. I think all of these are still outside. Yeah, they're still outside of my range, so that's nice. There we go. How about this one? Should be able to do not exactly the same. I do need a few more. I think I'm gonna do like that. I think that'll be fine. And obviously, because of the range, it wasn't able to reach this, so now I definitely need to be careful. I'm still gonna be fine because of the range here, but I do need to kill off all of these 3 units, otherwise this will be dead next round. So let's hope that I'm able to do that with my hover tanks 4 to 7, so should be able to. I'm actually gonna move it in here. That way, if I perhaps I shouldn't have done that, but yeah, it's fine. My thinking there was that if I'm not able to kill it, it will take a bit of retaliation damage. The next turn, this unit will probably hit this first instead of going for my turtle. Anyways, these remaining ones should be quite easy to kill off. There we go. So yeah, lost 1 rogue, that's perfectly fine. Damage my turtle, that's fine as well. Here I need some more damaged rogues. I can do this one. Here I'm gonna go for this combo. I don't have any more damaged rogues, but should be fine, hopefully. We'll see. I think, yeah, let's go for it. Next 2 provinces rewards almost the same amount of coins for scouting. That should cover. Yeah, that's definitely been the main thing that's kept me going for now. Otherwise I definitely... That's annoying, because this is my main unit, so that'll die next turn. So I think I will abort this. Yeah, I think I will abort this, because I don't want to have to spend diamonds to heal it. How many higher age units can you get going from one age to the next? It depends. It really depends on the age. But the highest you can get is Oceanic Future. Yeah, I'm gonna need some damage rogues for all of those, so let me go back to this province here, which is my go-to for getting these damaged rogues. So yeah, let's do a round of this. So yeah, if you go to my website, you will find one of the tabs up at the top there. It says higher rate units. If you go there, you will find all of my written guides. If you look at the latest one, the one that says work in progress, there you will find a link to the guide by Urbahelp on the US forums. I think I heard that he recently updated it, made it a bit easier to follow, so I'm assuming that's good. He's also starting to make some videos on it, so check those out as well. I haven't seen those videos of him, but I've seen other videos he has made and they're quite good, so make sure to check him out. Urbahelp here on YouTube, I believe it is. So yeah. Just need all of these to transform all of my rogues, and then I'll move into terrain. Because of my defense boost compared to the low attack boost of these industrial aged... It's industrial, right? Or is it... colonial, sorry. Yeah. I'm able to... Or I only take 1 damage, which is really nice. If you don't have a province you can do this with, you can also do it in guild battlegrounds, for example. At low attrition, the enemy units shouldn't deal more than one attack, 1 hit point. Luckily they hit the your units in order of their... here you can see that I hit the first one in the order here first, which is quite nice. Speeds up this process a little bit, because I know which units I need to move and so on. Not much new in regards to GE5, just some updated assets recently. Yeah, that was, I guess, perhaps a little bit of a clickbait, but yeah. But I do think it's moving, getting closer to being released. I wouldn't be surprised if in a week or two we will learn a lot more, and then perhaps within the end of this month it'll be released. Alright, let's go back to the province and do a couple more fights. I do think I need to go back one more time, because I think I will lose a couple of rogues in each of these fights. Which one is easiest? I think this one is probably the easiest one. I think I'm gonna go for something like this. Actually, I think I'm gonna go for 3. No, 2 perhaps. Nah, let's go with 3, I think. Perhaps even 4. Nah, the last one is damaged, so let's try this one. And I need this one to take down the sentinel. That's a shame. Let's see if I can take down some of these. Can take down all. Almost. But yeah, it hit one of my... Because this had already transformed, it could only hit that one. That's nice. Don't need to worry about the range here, so... Let's take down one of those, and let's at least damage one of these. Ooh, nice. Then I can... Yeah, I can take down one of those, and I'll be able to take down these here as well. Awesome, okay, so lost one rogue, this one... Yeah, so I have 5 more rogue damaged rogues, so I should be able to do at least one more fight. I think I'll do this one, and I think I'll do the same combo. I'm probably gonna lose 1 or 2 rogues, probably 2 at least, on the first go. But with these 3 here, I think I will be able to take down all of these sentinels. Let's hope so at least. Okay, 2 hits, that's good. Alright, nice. That's a shame. But I think I'll be able to take down all of these. It's a little bit risky, but I'm hoping that this will transform one of these as well into a turtle. Oh no, never mind, I did kill both of those. Or all of 3 of those. There we go. So now, hopefully... almost. But that's good enough. And then let's take down this. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so lost 3 more, or lost 2, damage 1. Leningrad offensive has begun. Let's see. Can I take down... How many more damaged rogues do I have? Only 2. So... Don't think I can take down that one. This one... Actually, I might be able to take down this one. I do have... Perhaps something like this. Yeah, I think this should work actually. Alright. So let's take down this. Or should I take down that? I don't think so. Let's see. I think I'll take down this first, so this one can hit my damaged rogue here. I can take a hit there at least. Then I'm able to take down one of those. There we go. So I'll take a bit of damage from this one this turn, but that's all right. Because that's one of my rogues. Don't have to worry about that. These are all outside range, so that's good. And there we go. So, that worked fine as well. Now it's just the final one here. And I'm gonna need some more damage rogues here. So, I think I'm just gonna use... no, I'll probably use a combo of turtles and hover tanks. But yeah, I will need a few more damage rogues, so let's do one more round here. And then we'll be able to take down the final one as well. Alrighty. I could infiltrate. I could, but I don't see too much need for it, and I am quite low on coins as well, so I don't think it's that expensive, but I do want to save as many coins as possible, so yeah, it's mainly about coins. I could definitely do a few tough provinces. I think I did one a couple of provinces ago, if I remember correctly. But yeah. Alright, nice. Should be able to take down all of these. There we go, leaving one remaining, and that one will take down all my rogues. There we go. Almost there. I don't know. I think I am having a lot of fun fighting on the continent map. I really like the challenge. But this part, it's a bit boring. But definitely necessary. Without it, definitely wouldn't have been able to win all of those fights. So yeah, definitely necessary. There we go, that's all the rogues. Alright, now let's do the final fight. Let's see, so... I'm thinking perhaps something like that. Because these will be quite challenging. Though, the annoying thing is that this also ignores stealth, so I do kind of want to have at least one of these, so that I can take down these, so I think I'll try this one. Yeah, that's the downside of having them in, because now all these rogues will die as well. So that's a bit annoying, but it's fine. I also kind of want to take down, because I can get the double damage here, so I think I'll do that. Interesting. Alright, so I can take down one of those, and I think I'm going to take down one of these sentinels as well, hopefully. There we go. There we go. 3 to 6. It has 7 health left, but or actually, no, I can take down this one. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, never mind. Didn't deal as much damage as I hoped I would, but that's interesting. Actually, I think I need to take down this one. That's annoying. Because that one can only hit my turtle now, because it can't hit any of these. So I need to take down that one. That's annoying. But at least I'm able to do it. Mm-mm-mm. 4 to 6. How much for that? 3 to 5. I'll do that one. That's annoying. Really annoying. But it's gonna be fine. There we go. So, that's why you use damaged rogues. Managed to just about make it without losing any of them. That was a fun fight. That was interesting. Nice. Alright, that sounds great. So here you can see 6 million. I could have sworn this one was 7 million, but perhaps it wasn't that high quite yet. But yeah, definitely expensive. So I can only scout 3-4 more provinces. But luckily some of these, not that one, but if we go back here, for example, some of these gives a lot. So this one 5 million, 5 million there, 5 million there, and inside as well, each of these give a couple of 100,000, so it's not, it's not that bad. Anyways, let me get the overlay up and running again. There we go. Alrighty. And let's try to collect. I haven't really been paying too much attention. I was... okay, I hope I hadn't forgotten, but these have probably been going for quite some time now, which is not ideal for my fellow guildmates. So let's get these into here. Could probably take a few, but I'll do that later on if there are still some of them around. Which one was the other building? That was the CDM. Oh, that's completed. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I haven't really been playing that much since the break, the winter break, or during the winter holiday. I didn't play a lot, and then when I get back, we had the St. Patrick's Day event and stuff like that. So I haven't really felt like playing a lot either. So yeah, I haven't been playing too much recently. And let's just add 10 more there so I can collect. Yeah, I should have used the coin boost. Just about too late to remind me. I have been using it sometimes when I remember, but I often don't remember. But yeah, I didn't check how much I got, but I think it's something like... Actually, just got there on my other monitor in the stream replay I have here on the side. Unfortunately, that only goes up to very low resolution. Anyways, I get, I think it's 1.5, 2 million coins per day, something like that. But yeah, and I do have, I do have a lot of these. So one day I can use all of these. I think I calculated it, but I don't quite remember how much I would get. But let's just quickly look at it. So we have so 16 plus 18 plus 1.9, so that would be times 70, the base number I get from this, which is so what's my base actually? So let's say, I don't know, 500,000? 30, 40 million, 50 million perhaps I could get in a collection with all of those boosts. So yeah, I am able to get a lot at least once, but when I've done that, then yeah. But I think I don't have that much left. So how many provinces? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9. Okay, never mind, I have quite a lot. So yeah, eventually I will struggle. I'll have to wait a couple of days between each province. And eventually I would like to fill in all of these provinces that I am skipping as well, because I have been skipping quite a few if you look at the past maps. So here, for example, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces, something like that. The other one here, I have a couple of here as well. I have a few here as well, or quite a few here actually. And all of these as well cost a decent amount of coins, so yeah, it's definitely going to take some time before I get enough. So perhaps that's what I'll focus on in upcoming events. Although I don't really know what gives coins. Well, there is Guild Expedition. Guild Battlegrounds, sorry. So this is an area where I could use. Actually, no, I need these two. Then I can get a rogue as well. Why not? So here, for example, let's see if I can get some coins. So yeah, that's one way, but as I mentioned, I don't really play that much at the moment on the continent map, so yeah, that's another thing to think about. Yeah, that way you skip over some diamonds and expansions. Yeah, indeed. So I do have some expansions, and it's mainly the expansions that I want to pick up afterwards. And to be honest, I'm not quite sure why I'm going for the fastest route. I think I just want to get all the way to the Finch, I mean. You get some expansions from the continent map, so I have skipped some provinces that give expansions. Forge points. I actually haven't been paying attention. Have I gotten any coins yet? Or yeah, it's not that much, or it definitely adds up if I'm active enough. I don't know, let's do a few here as well. Let's see if I can get any. There we go, 60,000 coins. So it's not nothing. What is the chance? That must be on here. Guild Expedition. Ooh, that's not a problem. Battlegrounds. So, rewards, loot, probably. Here we go. So, okay, so this is an area where you probably need a bit of. Oh, actually, no, there's a decent amount of data here. So, 8% perhaps for the coins. That is. Never mind. That's 5,000 coins per fight. So let's say I do 1,000 fights in a map, so 5 million per 1,000. Not that bad. So of course, if I was more active, I definitely could. I definitely would be able to do a couple of thousand fights in each season if I wanted to. But yeah, at the moment I'm definitely not doing that. And of course, you only have that every other week, so. Recurring quests with high enough CF. I don't think I have the chateau, do I? No, I don't. So, perhaps. But recurrent quest is another thing that I really dislike doing, so. So yeah. At the moment I'll just wait when I get there. I'll do the trick where I'll buy or use all of these. I don't really have any houses or anything that I could use these on. 6 buildings. Which are those? Which buildings, actually? Which buildings do I have that count towards that? Ah, it's the checkmate squares, I imagine. I have 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have 2 more? Or is that other buildings? Actually, I don't know which other buildings it would boost. Okay, yeah. Don't really want to use it to find out, but yeah. Anyways, that's not that important. But I could perhaps temporarily, at least replace all of my production buildings with probably the workers' houses, I imagine. So they give 340 per hour. So 340, multiply that by, what was it, 70? 75 perhaps? That's 5,000 per hour. Just let's say they are motivated. So 11,000. Oh, 25. I think my mouse perhaps was blocking. 35. 25,000. Okay, that's better. So 50,000. I can place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's say I could probably squeeze in 20 of those at least. 1 million per hour. That's not bad. That would be 20 million with... Oh, wait. That's 3 by 2. Okay, never mind. I thought it were 2 by 2. But yeah, that's gonna add a bit at least. I think it would be worth more to just keep some just 1 hour productions like this and use a bunch of these. I think I have quite a few mass sulfate kits as well, 23, so I would use those as well and so on. So I think I can get quite a lot of coins, probably 50, 60 million in a day if I wanted to. That's only going to last me that long. Anyways. Yeah. As for this world, the new one here. How am I doing here actually? Am I getting close? 140. Okay, that's nice. I'll just do 50 for now, because I'm lazy about it. Then I will collect. Let's just do 1 day for now. I haven't really done anything here the last couple of months, really. Last month. A couple of weeks, really. Since I went on winter break around 3-4 weeks ago. Haven't done anything here. And I'm not quite sure what I will do with it. I was planning to rushing through the ages or combining that with higher age units. But I don't know, I kind of lost the interest in doing that, so I'm not sure if I will do anything special with it. I might just, I might actually just leave it as is. I guess it will depend on how bad these balancing changes get. So yeah, I guess we can talk a little bit about it. Why not? So in case you don't know, in the St. Patrick's Day event, the main building, well, it has 9 regular levels, like this, but it also has a 10th level that you can only unlock with the Golden Druid Hut upgrade kit, this one here. And the boost here is very big, between level 9 and level 10. The attack boost is increased by 1.3 compared to level 9, the forge points by 1.7, and the kits for the trees that you can see there, they are doubled. So a big difference between these two buildings. So yeah. That's another point, yeah. Getting some wheat fields, that's definitely something I plan on doing. But, well, that'll have to wait until fall event. I guess I should keep more pay more attention to the antique dealer, but yeah. So anyways, you need this special Golden Druid Hut upgrade kit to get the main building fully leveled. You can either get that from the event pass, which you buy for real money, or you can get it from fragments here in the grand prizes. So one at 300, one at 450, and one at 600. Or 5 fragments each, you need 15 to get there. Now, to get to 600 tasks, you basically have to do 19 towns, which is possible, but very time consuming. To get here to 450, you need around 14 towns, and to get here 300, you need around 10 towns. There is one more way you can get it. When you complete a town, the boxes you are able to choose from after the town, one of those might have 5 fragments, but as I went over or posted here, if I can find it, here we go. The chance for that seems to be quite low, at possibly around 20% or something like that after each town. And if we, let me get out the lovely binomial distribution calculator that I like to use from, I'm not actually sure which university this is, but it does stuff, it's some university. University of Iowa. Thank you for this. So if you do 10 towns, if the chance is 20%, the chance of getting 2 or more of these is 63%, 62%. And if you do 10 towns, you will get these 5 fragments here. So you need to pick it up 2 or more times from the boxes after towns. And if it is a 20% chance, there is a decent chance that you're not able to pick up enough of these. In other words, you will struggle to get the final level unless you spend real money here for these Patrick's Day prices to get the final kit. And that's something that I really don't like. That's dangerously close to pay to win. I would say it's over the barrier there for pay to win. I am a bit surprised that it is this late in the top prices here. I would have actually thought if they would just add it here in the beginning, but they didn't. So there's that at least. But yeah. So to get main building fully leveled, you either need a lot of luck or you need to spend diamonds. But regardless, you do need to also play a lot to get it, which no, it's a bit annoying, truly, to be honest, because it basically eliminates a lot of different strategies from the minigame. For example, you can't really do the chill strategies that you had last year. They are not available anymore, because if you do, you will not get the final level, regardless on if you spend money or not. Because with those chill strategies, your aim is to pick up 125 or complete 125 tasks, and here to pick up 1 kit there, 2, 3 kits, 3 kits here, and then this time the remaining 3 kits from after towns. Actually, you can probably do it even more chill. Only pick up these 2, and then 4 kits from after towns, but you'll probably end up complete. Anyways, what that means is that you can't do the chill strategy and get the main building fully leveled anymore, which I wouldn't have that much of a problem with if it wasn't for the case that the best way or easiest way by far to get the building fully leveled is to spend money, and or the only guaranteed way to get it is to spend money. That's something I really dislike. And then we also combine that with the 2 events before this. So the the winter event, for example. I made this, made this sheet here. It's a bit confusing probably, but let's see if we can get through it. So here we have some numbers here. So for the 2021 winter event, to be quite honest, the event was quite poorly balanced actually, but in the other direction it was very generous. For free you could get like 1.5 buildings, so it's understandable that they would go down quite a lot there in terms of the amount of currency they give out, at least compared to what you need. But yeah, it is a fact that it was nerfed quite heavily from last year to this year. So for the 2021 winter event, the amount of currency you got for free was enough to, cover 121% of what you needed to get the main building fully leveled for free. So quite a bit over here. You were pretty much guaranteed to get the main building fully leveled for free. And then we also had the event surprise box last year. So with the event surprise box, the amount of currency jumped up to 143%. So well above what you needed to get it for free. This year, however, on average, you had enough, but if you were unlucky, you would need up to 200 stars, around 18% of the event currency from incidents, which is quite a lot. And that meant that I'm sure a lot of you, or not a lot of you, but some of you weren't able to get the main building fully leveled for free. So with the free currency, around a 50% chance of getting the main building fully leveled. And the more stars you picked up from incidents, the better you did. Now, when it comes to the Forge Bowl, last year, I do think it was a little bit too strict last year. If we exclude the surprise box, the amount of currency you had was around 98.5% of what you needed to get it for free, which meant that you practically had no chance of getting it for free. However, you only needed very few footballs from incidents, and that was very achievable to get. On average, you needed 150 from there, which you could pick up in a day if you were lucky enough. The max using my simulators there, but yeah, max around 460. Now that's without the surprise box. If you had the surprise box, you didn't even need this. With the surprise box, last year's Forge Bowl event, you had well above what you needed. Then we come to this year, the amount of currency. Yeah, this is updated. So yeah, the amount of currency you got or the amount covered by the free currency went down to 95.5%, so down quite a lot. No chance of getting it with the free currency. And by the way, this is assuming you use the progress coach. So that means that you definitely do need to pick up currency from the incident. It's not impossible to pick up 500 on average. Using my simulator, the highest you needed was 830 from incidents. Even that is possible, but it's very steep. You do need to be on to pick up incidents, if not every day, a lot of days. So yeah, that was nerfed compared to last year. All of these three events have been nerfed compared to last year, but also the event surprise box has been removed. So at the same time as the events have been nerfed, the surprise box has been removed, so we have one fewer cushions there. Last year, the surprise box acted as a cushion for those who didn't play, or if you weren't lucky with the event, or if you didn't play it quote-unquote properly. So yeah. Now for the St. Patrick's Day event, I guess we'll need to bump this down to, what, 62.4. That's not completely true, because there are ways to get it, or to have a higher chance of getting it, but it does require a lot of, a lot of effort to play a lot of towns. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that the balancing has been made worse. The event surprise box has been removed, and it definitely has not been taken into consideration when it comes to the balancing. And while all of this has been going on, we also have more expensive, for example, the Diamond Coach in the Forge Bowl event is more expensive now than it was last year. The event pass, you now have to pay real money for, so you can't spend diamonds either. So overall, the events have been made worse, balancing has been made worse, while monetization has been made better, or they have added more, and spending money in events have been made better, and so on. So all of that combined, it's going definitely in a direction I don't like, of increased monetization and increased movement towards pay to win. So yeah, that's why I've been quite annoyed recently. That's why I am going to, or I will be leaving this guild here. Not this one. Here on this world, the Heritage Units world, I'll be moving on Monday. I'm not going to be playing here anymore. Where was it? Yeah, anyways, I'm going to be leaving this guild here as well. I'm going to be leaving the guild. I'm in the same guild. I'll just create a solo guild and I'll play whenever I feel like it, but it's probably not going to be a lot in these two worlds. Here on this one, kind of retired already, I suppose. So yeah, I'm kind of winding down on these worlds. Beta, I don't really play much here except for testing, so my main focus going forward will be the beta forum, keeping an eye on that. I will be making event guides and so on going forward, so I'm not planning on stopping there. for now at least, but who knows, in a couple of months I might reconsider, and if it's going in the direction it is currently going in, with event balancing going forward, who knows, perhaps it's time to find a new game to play, or to make videos on, because I do like making videos, and I would like to continue, but if I don't enjoy playing Forge of Empires anymore, I will probably just move on to another game. I do have a few games that I've been kind of keeping an eye on that I want to try out when they come. I will probably make some videos on them. But yeah, who knows. But at least for now, I don't have to worry. I will still be making content for Forge of Empires. But yeah. And by the way, in case you saw this, no, it's not. And yeah, I agree with this. So yeah, don't create posts here to ask for spoilers. When spoilers have been added, they will, we will find them. We have enough resources now to actually find them immediately when they are released. So you don't have to create posts here to ask if something has been added. But yeah, we don't have any information about the next age, which is a little bit worrying, because last year we had those spoilers, I believe, a month ago. So let's see if we can find it. Probably here, Space Age, there we go. So yeah, December 10th, the first assets were added. And yeah, so now it's over a month later on, and we have no information about the next age at all. So who knows, it might be delayed. Not that there is a schedule, but it's been quite consistent the last, I don't know, half a decade, that the event, the new age is coming out at the end or the beginning of the year, in the spring, around March, April, around there. So might be summer this year, might be fall, who knows, perhaps even delayed a year. I don't think so, but yeah, who knows. That said, I wouldn't be surprised if they are indeed delaying the release of new ages, because I don't think it's that. I don't think they can make that much money from it. I don't think a lot of players really care, to be honest, because there's not a lot of players in the high stages. And I've kind of experienced this myself as well. The first year, or both years actually, when I made content on the new age, it did get views, but it definitely didn't perform as well as event guides, for example, stuff like that. So just judging by that, I think those people who are watching my videos are probably among the more active players, and even there, the amount of engagement, I suppose, with the new ages stuff, that was way lower than things like event guides and stuff like that. So I'm not sure how much they will be focusing on ages going forward. I suppose they will have to do it to make some ages, just to say that they keep on developing the game and so on, but I don't know. It seems like their focus at the moment, at least, is on monetization, so I'll probably focus more on that than anything else. So yeah, who knows? I guess we will see. We will see what the future will bring, but yeah, for now we have no information there. I did mention a bit on guild expeditions, so let's have a quick look there. So the main thing is that we have finally some images for the fortifications. So previously we used it's a fortress, I believe, in Guild Battlegrounds. The building, yeah, the fortress. So they used this as a placeholder, just dyed it different colors. That has now been changed, so now we have these here. Actually, I need to add one more asset here, and that's a good, I don't know, a good segue to this. So I made a new tool here, FOE asset search, I called it. There's a link in the chat. So here you can, well, here I have all the assets in the game, 26, almost 27,000 assets. So here we can search, And if we search for expedition, for example, here we'll get all the expedition stuff. The search isn't that good at the moment. Regex doesn't really work, so I would like to add that, but yeah, that doesn't work. But I'll add that eventually. Anyway, so here we get all the expedition buildings or assets. Some old loading screens. Always fun to see those in the game. All the different flags and so on. But let's see if I can find the asset I am looking for. Here we go. Interesting. That's not updated. Let me... Might be some issues with cache, so let me try to clear cache. See if we can find it. Let's just increase that. Huh. Okay, because these have been updated, so inside here, let me open it in a new page perhaps. Huh, they were updated. Okay, hang on a moment and I will find them, because I have it somewhere else at least. This one. Yeah, so here we go. So here you can see that these have been updated. So here we have all the fortresses. The fortresses. They have now been added into all of these. So there was some speculation early on, because we had all of these new relics, quote unquote. So the early speculation, right from the get-go really, was that these were connected with the with those where is it? With the fortresses, fortifications. Yeah, now it's confirmed. So here we have them added here, and I guess this will be an indication that the fortress is active or something like that. We of course don't know how the fortresses will work, or for the fortifications, but yeah, it looks like we will have symbols that they are active on the side of the guild expedition, similar to how we have these relic indications here. So they will probably be added here, I suppose. Yeah, that's interesting. Will be fun to look at. Alright, Just Gaming, thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah. Now, the way this works is that it reads the cache file. So here, the cache file changes each day on beta, or each weekday. So I uploaded one to one of my GitHub pages and just used that as default. So this is not the most up-to-date information. So here we have 10th of January, a couple of days ago. You can update it, so I guess I'll just quickly go through how that's done. So if you go to beta here, if you go into the page here and you open the developer tools, so if you click Ctrl-Shift-I, you will get in here another way. If you have FOE Helper installed, you can right-click that and inspect, and you will also get here. Then if you go to, oh, that's not shown. So if you go to sources up here, the sources tab, you might start here or here, but if you go to sources, and then here, foe.innogamescdn.com, if you open that, cache. So here you can find the latest cache file. So if you copy link address, click that, then you go back to the page here, paste that in and update, and now you will have the updated one. So let's see now if it's updated. See if it is updated actually. It's GE5. There we go. Okay, so now it's updated. So that was the issue, yeah. So yeah, I guess the reason why I saw the image with the old one is that it is cached for me. No, it was still available. Anyways, but yeah, to get the latest ones, you just follow those instructions. I have it written here as well. Yeah, you can find that linked in the description. How do you have that filter in your town hall? Filter? What are you talking about with filter? Not quite sure what you mean by the filter in your town hall. Can you explain what you mean? See, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. into a bit of guild battlegrounds. Yeah, very easy, of course, to fight with the higher rate units I have. Yeah, and perhaps I'll have some fun, because as I mentioned, I will be leaving the guild on this world here. So perhaps I'll have some fun, see how far I can get being a single player. I guess I'll be able to conquer the entire map probably in the first couple of ages. Yeah, when you open the town hall, go on news, it shows a filter for friends and stuff. So if you go here to news, event history. So if you click here, hide filter options. So that'll be hidden by default, I think. So if you click show here, you will now have these filter options. Not sure how it works on mobile, but probably similar. I guess that might make for an interesting video, or stream even. How easy will it be to conquer the entire map on my own? I don't think it'll be challenging at all, to be honest. At least in the lower ages, lower leagues, but yeah. No worries, no worries, Louise. Let's get to 30 attrition and then I will stop. So yeah, and this is kind of why I don't really like guild battlegrounds. I suppose it's just clicking simulator. So yeah, and not really that interested, or don't really care that much about the rewards. So yeah, not really my cup of tea. I've never been a big fan of it, even in the beginning. I think I went 1 or 2 seasons and then I was kind of bored of it. So yeah, never been that big of a fan of it. Anyways, we do have some more spoilers as well that we can talk about. So when it comes to the anniversary event, we have some interesting stuff. Not sure. I guess I could talk a little bit about this. But basically, let's see how many of these still work. I think these should work all right. Quest banner. I need to update all of these. Let's do it here. Anniversary. So for the anniversary event, we do have some old ones. First of all, here is the loading screen, or the first one. And this is most likely the event reward building from this event, which is a very different one from what we normally see. This is some futuristic design, which is very uncommon. Not sure if there's been any event buildings really that are futuristic, so that's interesting. Still blurred out. That's something they do. That's nothing to do with the. But yeah, it's blurred out, but we can still see how it looks. This is just a placeholder. This is the 10th anniversary loading screen. We have some reward stuff. Okay, let's see if we can find the mini game. Okay, here we go. So, and here we see a clearer image of the building itself, which is probably the main building. So we have some sort of mini game. In this mini game, there are gems of various sorts. You have keys, 3 different keys, which are probably used to unlock these chests here that you somehow craft or something in the minigame. Energy drinks is most likely the event currency, or not energy drinks, energy, some sort of energy. So that's interesting. We have the chests here as well. In the board here, the tiles can be 4 different types. So if I go back here, where is it? It can be empty, it can have a piece, a spawner, converter. Doesn't really, you don't have to think too much about on it because we don't really know what that means, but basically these tiles can contain a few different things, and somehow you combine or convert gems, I suppose, into chests or something like that. We have some sort of locking mechanics, so you need keys to unlock it and stuff like that. And it does appear to be a minigame similar to the wildlife event in that you have to start the game, you play, and then you end the game. So there might be some sort of ticket system, perhaps, who knows. But yeah, looks like a kind of a contained small minigame. You play through it once, you get some rewards at the end, and you do need to pick up all the rewards, or unlock all the rewards, I think it was, to... That's probably not been added here, but... nah, never mind. There were some information text, and one of them said or mentioned that you needed to complete or unlock all rewards to get them, something like that. So yeah, it'll be some sort of minigame. So here you can see, it looks like you use energy to buy or combine gems, something like that. You have keys, then you unlock chests, so we'll see how that works. Anyways, what I wanted to show is that we already have one building. Actually, that's probably gonna be, I think it was Annie 23, there we go. So we do have one building. It is the secondary building, most likely. So in the code here, it's called Annie Anniversary 23 for the year 2023. B for the... So most of these buildings here, if you look at... Oh, it's Bowl 23, I think, yeah. Fort Bowl, for example, the main building here is called A. And if we go for Pat, I think, yeah, Pat 23. So the main building is A, and then the secondary buildings, the trees, they are B, C, D, and so on. So what that means is that this building here is most likely the secondary building. It has 4 levels, but you can kind of see the style here, the kind of futuristic style. So yeah. Yeah, check the size, Nova. My bet would be 3x2. Looks quite small to me. Hello there, Tesla. Any new updates on Guild Expedition level 5? I did talk a little bit about it earlier on, so you could rewind there if you want a full talk about it. But we do have some new assets. The forts here, fortifications, they have finally been added properly. We now have kind of full assets of them. We didn't have that before. We only had these placeholders here. And the quote-unquote relics... Ah, nice, Nova. It is indeed 3x3. And the relics have been... GE5, I think it is. Yeah, there we go. So the relics, quote-unquote relics here, these have also been updated to contain all of these. All of the fortifications there. So that's the main update. Don't think there's been any other update. Actually, yeah, there has been. This one here, this building here, has been renamed. Expedition 22. So that is now Expedition 22 Decoration. That's the same asset, right? There's no differences between them. So yeah, this building here that we don't really know anything about, that has been renamed, I think. This will probably, I suppose, be removed. But yeah, to a decoration. So, oh, okay. Here's an idea. The limited buildings, they have a similar naming scheme. Let's see if we can remember what the limited buildings were. So we had one for the bonus 22. Let's see if we can find it real quick. No, that's not the one. There we go. So here we have bonus 22, and then here decoration. So is it a limited building, perhaps? Yeah, the Daunting Tower. Yeah, I was thinking about the code here. But yeah, for the Daunting Tower here, for example, the active one just is called here, in this case 22A. The inactive one has decoration here. So does that mean that this is a limited building? We have the main one and then decoration after the active part period. So perhaps it is a limited building. It looks quite big though. It's 3x4 I believe. I think that has been confirmed. Oh, perhaps it hasn't. I think it's 4x4. You can check that as well if you want, but so that might actually mean that that it's limited building, possibly. Interesting. Huh. Possibly. It would be a bit weird, I think, with such a big building. Because the way the limited buildings worked, and it kind of seems like they have gone away from it, don't think it really caught on. But they are active for a period of time, they give some really insane bonus, but then when they are done, when you've used them, they go back to, or turn into a decoration with very poor values and so on. So yeah. Hello there, Rex. How have I been? I've been quite alright. At least, well, real life, it's going quite fine. Had a lovely time back home for Christmas and enjoying work, so nothing to complain about there. In game, I do have a few more complaints, and it's not going that well, but it's just a game and so on, so that's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so who knows? Is it a limited building? That might be an idea. I can write up that afterwards. I'll make a post there, talk a little bit about it, see what other people think, but I don't know. I think it would be a bit weird for such a big building to be a limited building, but the naming scheme kind of makes it seem like it is a limited building, so who knows? Who knows? Yeah. So yeah, that's interesting. Anyways, oh, by the that's another thing that we can talk about when it comes to spoilers. Innovation event or past. It seems to be connected to the. Okay, so possibly the castle system. That might just be temporary thing. I don't know, and it looks like it might be something you unlock for money. It might not be. At the moment, it has a price here of $50. I'm not sure if I imagine the number here is just a placeholder, but it might be some sort of event you unlock for money. Individual event, I think, related to the castle system. Or, recently they also added something that suggests that it might have something to do with the tutorial. So I guess my speculation right now, or what I'm leaning towards right now, is that it is an individual event that you get the option to choose or play right after you have created a new city, but you possibly have to spend money to do it. So kind of like the you have those limited time offers when you start a new world. This might be something similar to that, but it's an event instead of just getting some resources. So I don't know. That might be completely wrong, but yeah, we do have some interesting stuff that it definitely looks like it'll be something new. But yeah, who knows? Of course, all of those are no longer available, but let's go back here. So innovation. Yeah, so the asset here, or the image here, has been updated recently to have a more cartoony look. So here we have some assets for the event pass banner. and so on. And we do have grand prizes, and there's some stuff with events as well. The pass banner. I think there was an event banner as well. Let's see if we can find it. Quest banner, sorry. So yeah, it does look like a regular event somehow. But that you might unlock it, I don't know, so somehow related to the antique stealer. So yeah, but yeah, we don't really know too much about it. There were some speculation for some time that it was related to the anniversary event, but they both have now a different pass stuff. So actually, if we do this, we should be able to get all the event pass. So here you have anniversary event pass. Fall, Forge Bowl, Halloween, Hero, and Innovation. So it's two separate things. We have Innovation and Anniversary. So yeah, two different things. And I'm actually really happy with this page here. I don't think too many people will have a use for this page, but personally, like right now, when I'm just looking for some assets. Since they added the annoying thing with the checksums here, that I don't need to talk about now, but yeah, it resulted in, like you can see here, a lot of these assets no longer being available. And that's because changes have been made in the game. The checksum here changes, so the asset name is different, so it no longer works here. Yeah, with this, I can search for it and I'll be able to find it here, so that's nice. So yeah. So, for example, Innovation Pass Bubble. Not sure if that's a thing anymore. Pass Bubble. Oh no, never mind, there we go. So, Bubble Highlight. So, yeah, it's these thingies here. They were here before, so yeah, anyways. Quite happy with how the page turned out. I only spent a couple of hours on it, so that's nice. And I basically just reused what I made for the sortable table here. So as you can see, it's the same idea here, just a table here, here. So yeah, I just needed to parse the file here. That's similar to what I did for the Python thingy I made. So yeah, didn't take too long to make, fortunately. Alrighty. Is there anything else here that we haven't talked about? Let's see what's going on here. Anyways. Innovation, new tutorial. Don't think we have anything new to talk about with the tutorial. But in case you don't know, if you create a new world right now, you should probably have the new tutorial available for you. Or if you create a new account. If you create a new world with your existing account, you probably will not get the new tutorial. But if you create a new account, so do it on another server that you're not already playing on, and then you create a world, you should get it. So yeah. Anyways, I don't think I'll be streaming for too much longer today, so if you have any questions, let me know before I end the stream. I think I will make a video on the recent balancing stuff. I might wait until the next event goes live on beta before I really talk about it, to see if they, or actually at least wait until the end of the St. Patrick's Day event to see if they fix it here, fix the balancing. But then I probably will make a dedicated video, and I'm thinking of calling it something perhaps a little bit hyperbolic, but something like they're in a game, stop ruining your game, or something like that. Does that mean blacksmiths don't need roads now? Only for those who have the new tutorial. It's being A/B tested at the moment. I do think most new players will get it, but it isn't activated for old players. So for old players, you still need roads for blacksmiths, but when the new tutorial is eventually activated for all players, then you will no longer need roads for blacksmiths. So for now, they still need roads unless you are in the new test, and you will not be in the new test unless you create a new account, I believe. So yeah, short answer no. Or yes, they do still need roads. So yeah. This should probably be moved. What's this? I forgot. Ah, that's this. Okay, so this should probably also be moved, I guess. Ah, perhaps not. Yeah, this is related to the Antiques Guild Expedition update. Yeah. Anyways. Is there anything else I need to talk about? If not, I think I might just leave it there. But yeah, if you want to look at this page here, you will find it under the Tools section. I'll link it in the chat again. Yeah, here you can find all the different assets in the game. Yeah, quite a few of them. Yeah, I definitely do think that they've gone a bit overboard with the monetization. Most of them I'm all right with, but it's the total amount of it combined with the nerfs or worse balancing of events. Those two factors combined has kind of pushed me over in this is not okay, but yeah. Which of your strategies from last year give the best bet of getting max building? It will be the 10 town strategy. Or 14 town is probably the best. Yeah, 14 town is probably the best. 10 town has a decent chance of working as well. So I would probably start with the goal of going for 14 towns, but if you do get the 5 fragments 2 times too early on, you don't need to do all 14, then you only need to do 10. So I would start with or plan for doing 14 towns, but then kind of course correcting and stopping at 10 if you are able to. I think that would be my best bet right now, but I do expect there to be some changes. I would be surprised if there are not any changes. So yeah, and Juber on my Discord kind of hinted as well that there will be some quote-unquote interesting changes. He didn't say if it was positive or negative, but I do expect there to be some changes for the St. Patrick's Day event. Anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for joining. I will most likely, I don't see why not, stream next week as well. Next Saturday, most likely. So yeah, I will see you then. Enjoy your night as well, depending on where you are in the world. And yeah, let's see. Not sure if I will have too many videos next week. I might. I have a few things that I do still want to make videos on, so who knows, perhaps I'll make a video next week, perhaps not. Oh, that's right, yeah, we'll make a beta recap tomorrow, so you will have a beta recap tomorrow. But yeah, anyways, thanks for joining, and I will see you in the future.